It's time for another game of Lie Swatter. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from the following fact categories. Nokia patented a tattoo that vibrates. The band Smash Mouth was given the prestigious Key to Scotland. Tadpoles steer themselves in the water with their penises. Studies show left-handed people are more likely to be cross-eyed. In Spain, the date of conception is listed as your birthday. Jada Pinkett Smith was the lead singer of a new metal band called Wicked Wisdom. Leonard Nimoy and William Shatner are in a common-law marriage. And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1. Here are your new fact categories. In 1957, Dean Martin held a roast for the ghost of Al Jolson. Hemingway was arrested in Paris for painting a landscape while nude. Paris Hilton starred in a reality show in which she searched for a British best friend. According to TV Guide, the Pope's favorite TV show is Bones. One of the desks in the U.S. Senate chamber is filled with free candy. Mushroom skin and human flesh are 99.99% bioidentical. Elephant dung can be cooked and made into paper. Here are your scores. For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is natural redheads. Is it true that these people are natural redheads, or is it a lie? Lindsay Lohan. Julia Roberts. Malcolm X. Thomas Jefferson. Kathy Griffin. Lucille Ball. Amy Adams. Let's see the final scores.
Standing by for start of game. Okay, we are on.
Yeah, Cookie, I took a poll in the office, and we all thought that Gravity was worth seeing in the theater.
Okay, agree to disagree. I thought it was way better on my iPod Shuffle.
Can someone please mop?
Okay, we're set.
Has anyone seen Nate Shapiro? He hasn't come into the office in, like, 15 years.
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. 4 evenly matched competitors would make this game a lot more interesting. You all take care of those screws now. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
The San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. So why not get started?
Get ready, time for question. 1.
First up, Bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it. And on its way, his acting is alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages, the McCona Industrial Age, the McCona Middle Ages, or the McCona Enlightenment Age? All wrong. One right answer coming up. The Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Coming up next, brought to you by the letter Unibrow.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert. Players 2 and 4. How do you say, no? Players 1 and 3. The Count would be so disappointed. Here's where the money is. Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two eyebrows! And yet, none of them have ever blinked. Why not try Duck, Duck, Swan? Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette? Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college. And now, the man in the backwards yellow hat. And it's a dis or dat. Player 4? Yikes, your score could use a hand. Why don't you play this dis or dat and see if it helps? I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber, or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the square button. If it's Curious George, press the circle button. The rest of you ought to pay attention. Lock in your answers before player 4 does, because if player 4 gets it wrong, everyone who got it right will split that cash. All right, let's get started. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg falling from a foot. Arrested for falsely reporting a foot. At the house. Got high on ether. Fed a bugle to an ostrich. Went to a Brazilian brothel. Forget George, I'm curious how someone could do this badly. I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. Round 1 is complete, and player 4 is at the head of the pack, at least for the moment. Don't forget, in round 2, all the cash is doubled. And remember, the wrong answer of the game is still there for the taking. Okay, here it comes. It's time for Dumber and Dumberer 2. So there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest. Player 4? Now that's just the dumberest answer I ever heard. Players 1 and 3. Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise. Player 2. No, but speaking of otter, get it? You just won! The greatest hits of the San Francisco Otter Choir. Hailed as one of the top 3 otter choirs in the world, the San Francisco Otter Choir will astound you with their covers of Little Red Corvette and The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. This wrong answer of the game comes with a bundle of cash worth $8,000. Congratulations.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Let's try Let It Go, Let It Go, Let It Go. At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Player 3? You may not know how temperatures work. Players 1, 2, and 4? 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know, blah, 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 he can magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
How about Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, peanut, Albert
first spotted in 1879? Kangaroo, peanuts, Albert Einstein, or... That answer has a hole in it. It was begging to be picked. Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. Next, wine or lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings? Players 2 and 3? Players 1 and 4? Good effort. Good effort. No, I'll get this. Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive. Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn. Up next, I want to lick and roll all night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5. You got it, player 4. Pick someone to screw. Oh, you're screwed, player 1. You got 5 seconds. What? No. Player 4, you screw like a high-class hooker. Why not grab a few more bucks while you're at it? Players 2 and 3? I think at that point it would practically be coming out the other end. Player 4? An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Brace yourself for the attack. When you see 2 you already know the rules. Off you go. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck. Four's on top! Congratulations, player 4. I'm hoping that win will help build your... In its dark corner, rocking back and forth, whispering, "You don't know Jack!"
Hey!
Phew.
Hey, welcome to Drawful. Okay, since there appears to be 4 of you, we'll go twice around, everybody getting to do 2 drawings. Come on, let's go. Okay, I'm sending a title to each of your devices. Something unusual, like mohawk or quilting bee. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send, and you'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, good luck.
Hey!
Oh no, we lost all your drawings. Nah, I'm just kidding. I got them all. Now, use your device to type in what you think the title for this picture could have been. Or better yet, something you think could trick the other players into thinking it's the title. You'll get points for every player that picks your answer. All right, here are your choices. Now pick the title you think really inspired this drawing. And here are your picks. All right, well, we're done with that now. And our next weird doodle. Enter anything that could almost make sense now. Here are your choices.
Hey!
Here's everybody's picks. Okay, well, that was that. Type in a convincing title now. Okay, here are your choices.
Hey!
All right, who picked what?
Hey!
Does anyone pay attention to the things I say here before going to the score tallies? I don't think they do. I really don't. Let's take a look at our next piece of art. And here are your choices.
Hey!
What did everybody pick?
Hey!
Well, I thought it was obvious. I guess I was the only one. That was so much fun. Let's do it again. Here are some more titles to draw. I have all your pictures now. These are interesting. Let's take a look. Okay, let's do this again.
Hey!
45. 40. 35.
Here are your choices.
Hey!
All right, who picked what?
Hey!
I'm not sure how to feel about all of you. And now this. Okay, here are your choices. Here's everybody's picks. Total failure by everybody. Let's do this one.
Hey!
Here are your choices.
Hey!
And here are your picks.
Hey!
No correct guesses. Ooh, that hurts. Put in your titles now.
Hey!
And here are your choices.
Hey!
What did everybody pick? Yeah. You all got it right. Don't get big heads about it.
Hey!
Okay, I'm setting a title to each of your devices. Something strange, like Spaghetti Monster, or... Hey, why am I explaining all of this again? This is your second game. You know what you're in for. Just start drawing the titles on your phones. Okay, let's get to the good part. And this one.
Hey!
Okay, here are your choices.
Hey!
All right, who picked what?
Hey!
I don't know about you, but I love drawing stuff. Now let's take a look at this one. Here are your choices. Here's everybody's picks. It's not like it's rocket science. Next up.
Hey!
And here are your choices. what did everybody pick? It's pretty and classy. Type in your titles now. Okay, here are your choices.
Hey!
And here are your picks.
Hey!
And now let's all laugh at the one person who got this wrong. Everybody gets to draw again. The title should be on your devices now.
Hey!
You have 30 seconds before you lose your drawing. It seems like a long time, but it's not.
Ding, 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 ding. Whoop, 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 whoop. Warning, warning, warning.
I bet some of you are a little nervous because we are about to look at all your weird drawings. Enter your titles now. Here are your choices. All right, who picked what? You're all wrong. Everybody's wrong. And now, this thing.
Hey!
Ah!
45.
And here are your choices.
Hey!
Ah! What did everybody pick? And sometimes everybody gets it right. Type in a convincing title now. Ah! 50.
Hey!
Okay, here are your choices.
Hey!
Here's everybody's picks.
Hey!
Nobody got that one. Well, okay then. Okay, our next drawing.
Hey!
Here are your choices.
Hey!
And here are your picks. An underrated season, in my opinion.
Hey!
Ah!